installing Gentoo with an AI.
It's been 84 years.
Yes, I know. It's been a while. Sorry. I nearly died, didn't I? So I hope you forgive me. I also moved in that time. Got myself in a nice little place where they just monitor my mental health. So, yeah. At least the series is back on. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Hope you enjoy.
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! Immolo spoke to an AI.
Hello. I'd like to install Gentoo, please.
The AI replied,
Installing Gentoo is definitely an involved process.
there was issues with partitioning, which Immolo left for your entertainment later.
It was nearly there. It's not bad, but it is going to cause me drama later on.
But we did croot in, and now we can continue our journey and learn about the heart of the cards.
Kick butt, you!
So there's a quick recap of what we did last time. I hope to get you back up to speed. And now let's welcome back Hunter, our wonderful AI assistant.
It's a pleasure to be back. How can I help you today?
So what do we do after char routing?
After crooting, the next step is to configure Portage. Open your make, conf and set UC flags and CXX flags.
Okay, but what do we set as our C flags exactly though?
Okay, add March native to your C flags.
Yeah, so there was a lot more that it gibbered on about, but you don't want to go through that. I basically had to ask the same question 4 times to get that answer. But we got there. We got there in the end, thank God. So let's see what's next.
Make ops should be set to the number of cores you have +1. For example, if you have a 4-core CPU, then you would set J5. This helps speed up building programs.
I don't think the make ops is right. Can you tell me why you're telling me to set CPU cores at +1?
Listen here, you little shit. The recommended is to set your CPU core count +1 so the system can handle 1 job per core with an additional job queued ready to start as soon as the others have finished.
I still don't think that's right, but I'll do it anyway.
I understand your hesitation. This recommendation is based on common practices and is suggested in various Gentoo documentation.
Nami.
Now this was common practice in the 90s. Now we have multi-threaded machines where programs can't take advantage of all the threads at once.
You are correct, the +1 rule may not always apply, especially on multi-threaded machines. The Gentoo wiki says if you have a 4-core CPU with hyper-threading, then you should set JX.
Goddamn right.
So yeah, this is why you can't really trust AI. It does a great job, but it just finds the first result. It's basically like Reddit. You know, it's going to take Redditors' jobs away from them. They just go look for the first thing on Google they can find and then just spit it out to make themselves look clever. We've all done it, you know. But yeah, I think I'll want this one. Right, okay, so what do I do after the make config is set up?
After the make.config, it's time to sync Portage. You can do this by running emerge-web rsync. Next, run eSelect profile list and select a profile with the number you want.
So what profile do I actually want to set?
This choice depends on your needs, but as an example, if you are using this as a desktop system, then select a profile ending in desktop.
So what do we do here? So we sorted out the Portage tree and the profile in this one. Yeah, it gave me a good default to use by telling me to use a desktop, but it didn't tell me to update. So I hope it does it later. Profile set, what next?
So next you need to install a kernel. You can use the distribution kernel by running emerge gentoo-kernel. Or manually compile your own kernel with Gentoo sources. Which one do you wish to use?
I think I'll use the distribution kernel this time.
Good choice.
It's saying something about a use flag needs to be set for install kernel. What do I do here?
You need to open your make.config and set install kernel equals yees and add the use flag Dracut. Then try again.
So, I don't know what the install kernel thing does. It must be an old thing in Gentoo, but we don't need that anymore. And yeah, telling me to set the use flag in globally. I mean, it works, but it's not correct. What it should have told me to do is probably how to use dispatch config or something like that, or just how to manually edit package.use. Yeah, not the best, but it works. Okay, I think this is where we'll leave it for now. We've done quite a lot today. Fought with the AI and won, but yeah, next time I think we'll try and get that bootloader installed and see if it boots. I promise next part won't be as long. I'll try not to die in the middle of it, and obviously I've already moved now, so that won't be happening again. But onto that one, if you like what I do, please do consider subscribing to my Patreon. I could do with the extra stuff at the moment, so it would really help me if you can spare it, but if not, don't worry. Anyway guys, catch you on the next one. Keep compiling. So it's clear I have a Gentoo addiction. Why not help enable me to get new hardware, or just cope with the stresses with vodka like these wonderful people you see before you? Prices only start at $1, and every little bit helps me. Thank you. Some upcoming ideas I have are shown on the screen now, but obviously it's up to you.